Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video shows how I make beautiful pastel buttercream colors, as well as some color mixing and a bright white. We'll start with my vanilla buttercream frosting recipe, which you can find on my website and on my channel here. I'll link that video in the description and in the comments. Here are the ingredients briefly if you want to look them over. Whenever you're coloring your buttercream, you want to make sure you use a good quality gel food coloring. I highly recommend Chef Master brand, which we'll be using here. I'll be using sky blue, lemon yellow, white, purple, baker's rose, and teal green. Pastels or light colors color very easily. Just a little bit of the concentrated gel food coloring goes a long way. This Baker's Rose shade is one of my favorite pinks, so I also own a large bottle, which is what I'm using here. Stir it in. I'm just starting with a drop of each. Since pastels color very easily and quickly, they won't need much time to develop. However, in the fridge over time, they will deepen a little bit. We'll go through and add the lemon yellow. And now the teal green. You can also get this shade by mixing sky blue and leaf green if you don't have the teal green. Just a drop makes this beautiful mint green color. For the blue, I'm starting with a drop of sky blue and I'll stir that in. I do want it to be more of a periwinkle shade of blue, so next I'll actually add a little drop of purple to cool the tone down, bring it more toward the purples than the greens on the color wheel. You could also use violet, which is another beautiful shade they make. And you can even see right after I add it here with some stirring, it goes from more of an aqua shade to more of a periwinkle blue shade. Next, we'll use the same purple gel color to make purple, just a little drop for a very light pastel purple, or lilac. Lastly, I'm going to be adding a couple drops of white gel coloring to this last color, and I'll stir it in. This one will need another day in the fridge to deepen and develop, and it really helps to brighten up the white. When you first make a batch of buttercream, oftentimes the yellow and the butter and the brown and the vanilla give it a yellowish hue, and this helps to whiten it up. I'll pop these in the fridge overnight. Now the next day here's what they look like. As you can tell, pastels don't need a lot of time to deepen and develop. They color up really quickly. So it's a nice and quick color scheme to make if you need to bake something quickly. As I mentioned in my buttercream recipe video, air bubbles tend to develop over time. Use a rubber spatula and just stir them out by hand and the air will press out before you use it. And then here's a quick close-up of the gel colors I used for this project. I'll link them in my description so you can find them easily as well. And here are a couple of examples as to how you could use this color scheme. Pastels are fun to layer and use together, pipe with more than one color at a time. I'll be working on these tutorial videos for these cupcakes soon as well. Thanks so much for watching.